thank you so much to the guys from Evile to let me interview you before the big show.
It's our pleasure.
At KK's. Thank you for joining me on my show's Dark Side, and we're on MMH Radio, and it's an absolute honour and a privilege to meet you and speak to you.
Likewise, thank you.
Absolute legend. And I have to say that Hell Unleashed is just an incredible album.
Thank you.
You must be more than delighted.
Yeah, I think it's our strongest offering yet. Yeah. Certainly our most technical and angry album, I think.
Yeah.
But we knew we had to do something special when we come back after a kind of self-imposed hiatus. So, 8 years since the last album.
Yeah.
So we had to make an impact and do some things a little bit different. I think we did that.
Feels like a COVID, post-COVID, aggressive.
Yeah, I think that was a coincidence, but yeah.
It needed teeth. It needed to,
Yeah.
Needed to make an impact.
Yeah. And there have been lots of changes for you over the last few years, so it's...
it's been a bit like a revolving door almost in the band.
And I have to say, Mr. Vocalist over there, absolutely unbelievable. The other stuff on the latest album. I know it's sort of nearly 12 months old now since it's come out. But
I've learned to sing since then.
So how did you feel sort of taking over? Was it nobody else to do it, or you?
We talked about it, and especially in metal, whenever a singer leaves or passes away and there's a replacement singer and it's a new face, it's always just people just battle against it and they're like, no, it's not as good as the other one. I thought it'd be the safest bet to keep a familiar face on the vocals, and the only one who could do it would be me, so it just made sense to do. Like, I'm a big fan of Chuck Schuldiner, lead guitar and vocal. I like it, so I thought, why not give it a go?
Yeah. So did sort of change of producer with the album? Was that sort of help you with your vocals and with everything else?
It did help, yeah, because Chris is a vocalist himself for like 20 plus years, and he helped with that confidence. I couldn't sing when we recorded the album. I didn't know what I was doing, so he helped to the point where it didn't hurt, but I still wasn't doing it properly. I started having lessons after the album,
right?
But he did help, like even on the album itself, didn't he?
Yeah. It was a weird coincidence, really, because we originally did want to work with Russ again. Because he's always done our albums after Enter the Grave, but due to scheduling and stuff like that, it didn't happen. So it was fortunate that Chris, with his experience vocally, was there to kind of guide all through and give him some pointers.
Yeah.
Good coincidence.
And I don't want this to sound rude. Gosh, no. But it almost sounds slightly underproduced. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
it is raw.
Yeah, we're looking for that. We're definitely looking for that.
The songs deserve that kind of ferocity and that kind of rough around the edges delivery, I think. So, yeah.
We wanted to be able to hear everything without it sounding polished. So you got a really good balance.
Sort of a mid-90s, late 90s sort of.
A bit death metal, but not too far into death metal.
But far enough.
Yeah.
So does that mean we're going to have to wait till 2029 for the next one?
No,
or have you got a bucket full of...
No,
we're currently on with it, the next one.
It's in the works, and if we aren't recording it by the end of this year, we won't be happy. So the aim is mid to late 2022 to be recording.
Wow.
And because that's what we used to do, it'd be
like,
2 years
2007, 2009, 2011, 2013. That was the groove.
Yeah.
We just want to get back into that now.
Yeah.
So,
fantastic. I was at the back of the Sophie tent last August, and it was just fantastic just to see you guys come on and
for us
and do what you do. It was I don't know, sort of, they were half expecting somebody else to be front and centre, but it was but it was phenomenal.
It was a big deal for us.
Yeah.
First gig after so long away. I mean, over lockdown and everything, you've got to think that most people have been kind of caged up for 2 years, kind of tops. For us, not having that kind of outlet for 8 years or whatever on that kind of platform, it really did mean something.
Yeah.
We were all like caged animals before that.
the whole event felt like a triumph. I don't know whether you felt it, but just walking round and just seeing people you hadn't seen for ages. And
Yeah, it was a great feeling.
Yeah, the timing of it was great. The timing of it was fantastic. I think people needed it just there and then.
Absolutely.
And Bloodstock's always been a really kind of safe festival environment anyway.
Yeah.
You don't get a right lot of idiots there, and there's never anything horrible happening there.
No,
so I think everyone were very mindful and very respectful of each other's space if they needed it, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was just fantastic experience.
Yeah, it was.
The first day I was there, and everybody was sort of just there are people, and we could shake hands, and it was just amazing.
Yeah, just being around other humans that are like-minded, it does you good.
Yeah. How does it feel back touring? I know you're only a few dates in, but
Loving it.
Yeah, it's
Loving it. Missed it.
It's what we love doing. Like, to not do it for so long and then do it again, it just reminded me personally, just that's what it's about. That's why we do it.
Yeah.
We had some guys come over from Ireland the other day when we were playing in, was it Newcastle?
Yes.
Yeah, we were playing in Newcastle, and they flew over from Ireland to come and see us there. It was it was Bristol, sorry.
Bristol,
it was Bristol, yeah. Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
After all this time, they'd taken the effort to do that for us.
Oh, no, yeah,
So
absolutely.
we wouldn't have been able to come back if the fans didn't want us to.
Yeah.
So we'll always be thankful we've got a fan base to return to.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
The turnout's been way better than we expected. We expected some people to come because we've been around a while, but the turnouts have been like, holy shit, there's actually lots of people out there.
I think, to be honest, from a sort of punter's perspective, when you see your name down on, especially at Bloodstock, when you see your name down, and you're like,
really?
Yeah? Are they? And I think when you went into that tent and you just saw it, sea of bodies, and it was that. I think that's what's. I think you've got such a big fan base.
I think it's just a really honest fan base.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think people
totally.
either really, really, really love us, or people are a bit like whatever.
Really hate us.
Yeah, really hate us. But
Never.
That kind of validated it when we walked onto that stage at Bloodstock.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. It was fantastic. How have you sort of kept it going as a band over this time? Because I know it's, it's that sort of fine line between. I really hope that this album and the next album take off, but obviously everybody's got sort of lives to sort of.
You've got to have a lot of self-belief. You've got to have a lot of self-belief in the product that you're selling.
Yeah.
And the other side of it, we've all invested so much personal time and effort into it.
Yeah.
To let it just kind of fizzle out into nothing.
Yeah.
The band deserves more.
Oh God. Yeah.
So until we're forever chasing that horizon, we'll keep doing it. We've been through so many ups and downs over the years. You've got a bit like Teflon, no sticks. We just keep going. So we'll keep going no matter what. It's got to come right sometime.
No, yes, absolutely.
Oh, no, this is my last tour. Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
Oh crap! Oh well, yeah. So you've heard it here first.
Well, they've got just somebody else can just move along
we'll just
the production line.
Get the next one in.
Yeah,
Adam confront it.
it wasn't played. Yeah, okay, you can sing. It was brilliant. Well, honestly, thank you so much for your time. I know it's sort of, not long before you're on, and
no, it's good.
An absolute honour to meet you, and can't wait to see you later.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers,
Enjoy it.
Thank you.